Hello drummers. I thought I could do a little video for you because increasingly we're having some moments where we're using Cajon. Often Cajon we're having when it's kind of like acoustic worship. So I think just helpful to understand the role of the Cajon. It's a little bit different to drums, and to kind of like understand some of the basic guidelines behind it, which will enable you to do it really well. So as with the drums, there are a big similarity is you're really governing the energy. The whole point of having a Cajon when it's acoustic worship is so that there is some oomph behind what's going on. As such, you want to start thinking, maybe even more than when you're playing drums, about energy and about like intensity. And I think with Cajon especially, you can see it as either on or off. Okay, so with drums, there's a bit more of a like gradual growth of the like dynamics and the energy, whereas Cajon I think is a lot more kind of like either you're playing and you're in and you're on, or you're completely out. So when you do play really confidently. So I'll start with two things not to do, and then I'll tell you almost like the two main grooves that are at your disposal. So number one, what not to do is don't just tickle it. So do you remember I was saying about on or off? Don't do something in between, which is kind of like tappy, 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 kind of just not really committing, kind of like just, you know, what would it be? Christ alone, cornerstone. Like, try not to do that. The other thing not to do is my worst groove of all time, which is this groove. Don't do that groove. I think it's a weak groove. I think it doesn't commit to anything, and I think it sits in that middle ground. Yeah, let me show you a couple of grooves that I think you should do. So, I think there are two main things at your disposal on Cajon, like the very basics are 4 on the floor and a kind of open "We Will Rock You" the Queen groove. So, and just doing these really strong. So again, remember Cajon is there to like give some energy to the room. So doing that really helps drive the music along. And then the other group, obviously you're going to use that kind of to build stuff as well. So let's think about the song "We Have Come." So in the verses, I'd be playing that. Once at the start, I'd probably just let it happen, just no percussion at all, and it'd be tempting to tap away. We have come to give you glory. Don't do that. Instead, just when you're ready, come in fully. So 3, 4. We have come to give you glory. You can tell that really is going to drive the music and help the room, help people to sing with gusto. And then this song is a great example of a crescendo to a big chorus of "Bless the Lord, oh my soul." So maybe the last time, have your way, 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 have your way. Bless the Lord. And then at this point, this is where you can use your "We Will Rock You" groove. The reason this works really well is it opens it out. So when you're doing 4 on the floor, you've got to be really careful the moment you choose to come away from 4 on the floor, because 4 on the floor is so driving, and often if you come away from 4 on the floor, it can feel like a real letdown. So if you do change the groove, you have to make sure it's a really strong groove, and that's why I really like the "We Will Rock You" groove, because it carries the same energy but just in a more expansive way. So I'll do that build again, and then we'll go into the chorus and you'll see where how the new "We Will Rock You" groove like helps. Have your way, have your way, keeping the energy. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and let all that's within shout out. And then you can do some little fills in there or some little alternatives. Shout out, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and let all that's within me shout out. Shout out, bless the Lord, oh my soul. You get the idea. Obviously, Obviously, that's not just the only groove you can do, but I would say whatever groove you do choose to do, just make it really simple, really confident, and really deliberate. So if you're going to do a groove like this, like, choose it, do it deliberately, keep it consistent, and keep the energy up. And remember, when you're going into new sections, you're really using the cajon to help everyone sing along. So don't let them down. Like, if you're building into a chorus, like, let the graph of your musical energy really increase, and then deliver, and then maybe just hit it harder when you get to that chorus, that kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. Please fire along your questions into this group or whatever channel you're seeing this video on. And also, love everyone, enjoy that cajon, and if you want to be a complete expert, start getting the shaker going in the left hand. That's what we want. Bye.